Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and today in this video, we're going to unbox, demo, and review the AceMagic N150 Vista V1 mini PC. Now, this mini PC right here has the Intel N150 processor inside here. That's 4 cores, 4 threads, speeds of up to 3.6 gigahertz, and we also have UHD graphics on here as well. This is 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. We have a 512 gigabyte SSD installed within here, running Windows 11 Pro. So it seems like a really affordable option at just around $169 and change. I'm not sure what we're going to get in terms of gaming capabilities on here, but we should be able to at least use this for some retro gaming at the very least here. So let's dive into this and see what it has to offer. User manual sitting right on top here. Here is our actual mini PC right here. Now, this looks to be very compact here, all metal on here. So we're going to set that aside just for the time being. We'll continue opening everything up here. So down at the bottom is where we're going to find, first off, our power supply cable right here, followed by HDMI cable. And then we also have a mounting bracket and some mounting screws on here as well. So we can easily mount this to the backside of a monitor if we wanted to. We could even mount this to the inside of an arcade cabinet, provided, of course, this can handle some old school retro games. And I think it probably can, just going off of those specs. So let's take a closer look now at the actual mini PC itself. We already covered what is included in here, but let's take a closer look at this product. Right. Very compact, like I said. Really like the design of this. Pretty basic, but it seems to be well designed. We've got in here ventilation on both sides here. So you're going to get good airflow, it seems. Little power button right here on the front. Everything is really compact and, just a smaller scale than what we're typically used to, especially from AceMagic, but I like it. We've got 2 USB 3 ports located right on the front. We have our audio jack connection right on the front panel as well. So as a gamer, we do have enough right here on the front here to dive into games, be able to connect a controller, flash drive, whatever it is that we're going to be gaming from. External hard drive if you want to, right from the front panel, just easily accessible there. If we flip this around to the back side, we do have a little sticker over the Ethernet port back there. So I'll just peel that back so you guys can see there is an Ethernet port right inside here underneath the sticker. We have 2 HDMI ports, one HDMI port here, one display port on here, and then we have 2 additional USB-A ports here on the back side, and then our DC power connection right there on the end. So we just simply take our power cable right here, plug that right in, and you're good to go. So that is everything that this offers. There's no Type-C ports on here. 2 different ways to connect to displays. So you could, in theory, have 2 different monitors connected over via the display port and, of course, HDMI. But again, no Type-C is on here. If we flip this over to the bottom side, you're going to see that we have ventilation. I'm sure there's a cooling fan right on the inside there. If we wanted to open this up, we do have to peel off the rubber feet on the bottom here in order to access the set screws that hold the bottom panel in place.
Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight!
Alright guys, we just jumped into the AceMagic V1 Vista Mini PC, and I am a huge fan of what this offers in terms of layout and design. First off, very low profile, smaller scale mini PC, very compact, great airflow on here, great cooling, and we have all the necessary ports that we need as gamers and just regular PC users. We've got two USB 3 ports in the front, we've got two USB-A ports in the back, so 4 USB-A in total. I love easy access, especially with them being USB 3. This is where I'm going to plug in my game drive if I'm bringing games over into the mix, as I did today to demo this, as well as a controller. And then I'll put like my keyboard and my mouse in the back. We also have a display port as well as an HDMI port, so multiple display options on here. Really a great mini PC. I love the unique design to this and that it is much smaller than some of the other more beefy and more cumbersome options out there. Now in terms of gaming, as I said before, we're probably going to have some limitations, and we do. Retro gaming on here for the most part is going to be smooth sailing. I'm talking about NES, Super Nintendo, Classic Arcade, Sega Genesis, Master System, Game Boy Color, all that good stuff, all the way through PlayStation, N64, Sega Saturn, and Sega Dreamcast. Now, PS2 actually surprised me, and that's mainly because the PS2 emulator has become better and better over the last couple of years. It doesn't require quite as much as it used to, so we saw here we had a great experience with PS2. I'm not going to say that every PS2 title is going to run perfect on here, but the majority, I would say probably 80% of PS2 titles should perform well on here. Now, where this doesn't perform well is with GameCube as well as Nintendo Wii, both using the Dolphin emulator. So, unfortunately, even when I tried to tweak settings, I just couldn't get the lag to disappear. I mean, it's just a really laggy experience, as you saw with Mario Kart Double Dash today. So, you're going to want to steer clear of Nintendo Wii as well as Nintendo GameCube on here. Xbox, actually, some titles work really well. And again, that's because the emulator has gotten better. But I find that the majority of Xbox titles probably are not going to be smooth enough. It's going to be laggy at times. So I would say that as far as you want to go on here with gaming is going to be PS2. Anything beyond that, it's going to be a little bit hit or miss. There's some GameCube titles out there I'm sure that you can play on here, but the majority of them are not going to be a good experience for you or an enjoyable experience. They're going to be very similar to what you saw with Mario Kart Double Dash today. So for a budget-friendly mini PC option, this definitely is a great option with a lot to offer. It's just going to have limitations with gaming. If you want something that is a little bit more high-end, more performance-oriented for gamers, you're going to want to go with something a little bit more beefy than this from AceMagic. There are options out there that have better processors. Intel processors are definitely good processors, but they're not, of the level of like an AMD processor that's more tailored to gaming. So definitely spend a little bit more money. You'll get a little bit more bang for your buck if you're looking for the higher end games. But if you're looking for a regular desktop mini PC that you would use for regular PC usage and then also for some retro game emulation, this will be your budget friendly option right here at currently at the time of this recording $158, which I think is incredible for what you get here. So definitely learn a little bit more about this mini PC by clicking the link at the top of your screen as well as in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up on the video, and of course hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos right here on the Chase Brogan YouTube channel. Thanks so much for your time. I'll see you guys on the next one.